Okay, it's that time of the month where I go and pick up my Azure groceries. I placed my order a few weeks ago, and yesterday I was notified that the truck's going to be here. It hits here. It's unloading now, and I'm going to go head out and go get my stuff. I have quite a big order this month. Last month I had a very small order. If you're interested in that video, I'll link it over here so you can go check out what our favorites were and what we got last time. But I'm going to go ahead and go help them unload these things, get my stuff loaded up, and then we'll head home and I'll show you guys what I got. I did try to get some new fun things that I've been wanting to try, also just stock up on our favorite things, stock up my pantry, and my large family of 9, we're trying to eat better and just have better quality food, healthier food, and so that is going to be reflected in this also, and I will share and go over all of that in the haul when I get home. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, we're all loaded up and with my stuff that I purged yesterday, but we'll probably stay in there for a while. Okay, so I just pulled up to my house and I felt like maybe I was missing something. You ever have that feeling of like something's missing, or I left something on when I left the house? I had that feeling. And so I went ahead and checked my emails, and lo and behold, I was actually missing something, but I was missing something that wasn't sent. So if you don't know how Azure works and all that kind of stuff, I have linked the video that I did last month talking about all of that at the beginning, but I'll also leave it down in the description. And basically, like, they box everything up that you have into like bigger boxes, like a Costco situation. Like all your little items go in one big box. And if you don't check your email, or you can't find that email, then you have no idea how many items that they actually shipped you. So I had to go search through my emails to see, because I felt like there was something missing. And it was actually, I wasn't like missing a whole box or anything. It was literally, I was just missing grapefruit, which isn't a big deal. Like, it's grapefruit. I'm not gonna go without. I just really wanted to try it because, like I said, Azure is a higher quality food, or like place to get food. And so I thought, well, maybe if it's like organic and like they actually put a lot of care into growing it, it's not just like a commercial like chain of fruit, like maybe it'll be better and I might like it better. So I wanted to try it, but not a big deal. So I am missing the grapefruit, but that's the only thing that I didn't have in this haul, which is great. Like, only not getting one thing is like a good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and unload all of this stuff in the house, and then I will show you guys everything that I got, okay? Okay, here it is. March Azure Standard grocery haul for the month. Honestly, a lot of this stuff will be longer than a month, but I thought, like, looking at my order, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a big order, but it's like a lot of little things, if that makes sense. So let's just go ahead and get started. Once again, if you've seen last video, you'll probably laugh at this, but I was putting this up and I put a hole in my oats. So I will get these transferred over. Just a little tip or hint for those that don't know. This is like for short term, basically like transportation and stuff purposes. You really should get them out of their bags, the paper bags, quickly into your whatever long-term container or pantry container you have, like right away. It's not good. So it's not a big deal that it got busted open, but it's not, I don't know. It is what it is. I didn't make a mess. It was very little. Not a big deal. But this is a 25-pound bag of rolled oats, organic rolled oats. And then this is probably my favorite thing out of this haul. If you have kids, like 7 kids like I do, or not, you just have kids in general, or a husband, okay? Like, I think my husband may actually eat more peanut butter than my children. But either way, you guys, this is a whole bucket of peanut butter, okay? So like I said, we're trying to make healthier choices. So I got the unsweetened creamy peanut butter. It's literally dry roasted peanuts, salt, and it may contain a stem or shell fragment apparently. But it's literally just organic peanuts and salt, and that's all it is. which is pretty excellent. Yeah, once again, is a super good brand. That's the same. The tahini, or not the tahini. Sorry, tahini. Two different things. Sorry, guys. The tahini that I use to make hummus with my chickpeas or garbanzo beans, depends on what you have, which I also get from Azure, is the same brand, and I really like it. So 1 bucket of peanut butter. This is 9 pounds of peanut butter. How exciting is that? Okay, and then I got these black chia seeds. Chia seed pudding is the intention behind this. I also got this hemp and chia flaxseed blend. And this is for smoothies, specifically for my oldest daughter. She's been on a smoothie kick, and I think that this would be fun to do like the smoothie bowls and stuff like that for the kids to get that extra nutrients in. Apparently Siri thought I was talking to her. And then let's just keep going this way. I got some ground cinnamon. This is like my favorite brand. And I was running low. I should have got the bigger one because I have a container that I could put it in, but I just went ahead and went with the smaller ones. I have 3 things of diced onions, organic onions. 1, it's less for me to do. 2, they stay longer. And 3, they were on sale. And then I got the broccolini, which is like the smaller, I think it's actually like Japanese broccoli or something like that's what they have. But this is baby broccoli. This is what I'm excited to try. We had it at a steakhouse or something one time, and I really liked it, and I think the kids would have fun with it. Sorry. Kids. And then I got how many pounds? 2 pounds of organic lemons, lemon water, just juice and things. We live up in North Idaho, so there isn't a huge, like, great selection. Like, down in San Diego, you could find lemons literally growing on the side of the road. But up here, not so much. Minced garlic. This is my absolute favorite brand. I don't think this one is organic. No, it's just garlic, and it literally smells just like garlic. I love this stuff. Okay, and then I have some cinnamon sticks. No, they're not. They're just regular cinnamon sticks. It was a good deal. I need them for my elderberry syrup and like tea and different things. And then this one, I've used Celtic sea salt before. It's the Vital Mineral Blend. This is fine ground. Okay, minor interruption. The Celtic Sea Salt brand is on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but when I was doing this, it was all of their stuff, and I haven't tried their fine ground, like table seasoning type salt. I've only used the like sea salt, like the chunkier, thicker stuff. So I wanted to try this before I committed to like a whole thing. And plus, like, you don't need, like, that's a lot of salt for even our family. And then I went and got the organic garlic. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 1 pound, there's 7 bulbs of garlic in there. Smells good. But like I said, the variety here is just not that great, so I really wanted to try that. And like I said, just trying to do more, like, better produce. And then some 5, which is 3 pounds of onions. This is organic yellow onion. These are like good sized yellow onions for nice. Usually like the organic ones are like tiny little babies. And then I got some Parmesan cheese, some grated up Parmesan cheese. And my favorite, absolute favorite, Bubby's kosher dill relish, the dill relish. I'm a dill relish gal. I am not sweet relish. Put down in the comments, are you sweet or are you dill? And then some feta cheese. This is organic block. I have some pasta that I want to try, so I needed that. And then I've been having some trouble sleeping. And if you are not aware, which you probably won't be because I don't think I've shared about that on this, like these type of videos, but I have ADHD. One of the things that are supposed to help is magnesium powder. Most women are deficient in it. Research shows, do your research if you don't believe me or you want to look into it more, but the majority of women are actually deficient in magnesium, and it really helps with a lot of things associated with ADHD and sleep, which being 8 months postpartum, I'm still struggling with. So I got a lemon lime to try that before bed. And then I already told you about this. This is the olive oil. This is my favorite. They have my favorite brand. I've been struggling with the inflation prices and everything that is going on as of late. Finding like quality oils are just, it's like astronomical. Like it's the craziest prices. And the Azure brand is really good. I know it, I can trust it, I've had it, and I feel comfortable paying the price that I do for it because I feel like it's fair. Whereas like in the store, I don't know how good these quality of brands are. I cannot just sit here and just like research all of them. And so I'm just going with my tried and true. I will get a bigger one, but I just like re-upped on my olive oil. So I just got the smaller one. And then this is my absolute favorite, 100%, I think, like top Azure item. It's the Grazier's grass-fed raw cheddar. This is the best cheese. It'll take anything that you have cheese on to like the next level. I love this stuff, and it's really good for you. And I just buy it like it's usually like a 5-pound block. This one is $4.88, which is totally close enough for me. You pay per pound anyway, so it's like it's fixed into it. I'm not paying for something that I'm not getting. But what I do is I use my KitchenAid. I have the attachment, the shredding attachment, and I can just shred this in like minutes, and I don't have to pay for overpriced shredded cheese, because you can buy a block of cheese and it's usually a few dollars cheaper to buy just like the bigger block of cheese than it does for you to have shredded cheese. Not always, sometimes like the good stuff does. And then you also get to keep yourself from having all of those like additives and the coating that they put on shredded cheese that it doesn't stick together. You save yourself from having added like chemicals or whatever in your body. So raw shredded or raw block cheese for the win. Okay, so this is my Azure haul. Oh, before I forget, because it's that time, right? Spring's coming. I want to be more intentional with saving and preserving food, and just starting to like train myself in this. I have some experience, very little experience, honestly. Like I've only been doing it maybe a year or two of like saving certain stuff, like canning wise. And so I got this book. It's about preserving. It's an answer book, and it's about canning, freezing, dehydrating, fermenting, pickling, and root cellaring. So it has all the different ways that you would save or preserve food. And I thought that was super helpful. They have a huge selection of books, surprisingly. But that way, when I see a good deal on something, or we grow some stuff in the garden or whatever it is, I can learn, like I'm going to learn how to preserve it so I can be more intentional in saving my large family some money. Because if you have a big family, big family, big expense as far as food is concerned. Like you got to feed all of these mouths, and I do it gladly. But if I can do it better or save some money, then I would prefer to do that also. So I picked up this book, Sherry Brooks Vinton. She's also the author of Put 'em Up. I don't know what that is, but it's expert tips, techniques, and best methods for preserving all your favorite foods. This is like an up close look at it. That's who it is. But it's just like all of your questions. Getting started, questions, kitchen tips, different processes and things that you can use. So maybe if you're a little more like me, where you're not as experienced with some of these things, this might be a book to pick up. If you guys are interested in trying any of this stuff out, or just checking Azure out for yourself, I will go ahead and link down in the description, so you guys can go and browse. Just so you do know and understand, if you choose to place an order with them, you spend over $100, I believe. I think that I do get a credit towards my groceries. So it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just an incentive that Azure gives out. But I just want you guys to know that ahead of time, so that you can keep that in mind and you're not thinking that you're getting duped or something. Okay, so that's my order. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that there is something here that you want to try. Let me know down in the comments. Is there anything that you have tried that you love that you see here? Or is there anything that you want to try? Because I would love to know. And I will let you guys know what worked and what didn't in the next one. So if you're wondering, Casty, are you going to have all of those little fingers and your peanut butter? No, I'm not. I'm not going to just give them free reign to this bucket peanut butter. I'm actually going to break it down, like not break it down sounds weird. I'm gonna put it in the quart jars. You can have that granola bar. Yes, sorry guys. You can break these down. Actually, turns out I've seen another mom do it, and she put it in like quart jars or pint jars maybe. There you go, sir.
No.
Oh, you want that one? It's the same thing, honey. You want that one? Is that other one for that other one's for me? Okay. Okay, here you go. You're welcome. Okay, eat it, and then I'll eat mine in a minute. Sorry. Okay, distraction. Please don't throw that on the floor. No, sir. No. We don't throw food on the floor. If you don't want it, find somebody else that does. You don't want it? Okay. All right. Toddlerhood, everybody. Okay. God help me. I'm gonna get through this. Yeah, you want that snack? What? No, you don't need to see that one. You have this one.
No.
You don't want that one? Don't break it, honey. If you're not going to eat it, then you may not have it. Okay. Okay. What I was trying to say with this bucket, I'm not going to let all of my kids just have free reign to it because that would be gross. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use quart jars or maybe pint jars, probably quart jars, and fill them up with peanut butter and like preserve it that way. That way we only have one thing open and it's kind of jar size. Another mom I seen do that. And I think that's the only thing that I just put everything else in like jars. Okay guys, I got a toddler that needs my attention and I need to get this stuff put away. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!